It seems we have a little bit of some BS going on today, folks. Our little sources told us that Putin is after us. Listen here, Putin. I got a message for you right now. I know what you did to the dude that flew the plane. You think it was an accident. It wasn't. We all know it was you. And then you know what you think you did with India? You guys think you're sweet over there? You think you could just ban us? Here's the thing. We can't be banned. We're like Bill Clinton after he slept with his secretary. We don't give a damn what you do to us. This is the 5-Star Frogcast, and we will not be put down by Putin's communist and India's bullshit. I don't care if WWE's doing some India show. They shouldn't after what's happened. Disgrace. We ain't stopping. We're coming.
In other words, you make the rules, we break them.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're here. I'm your host, Kevin Vinay, Amador, and with me, still the champion,
Oh yeah,
Tyler,
baby.
T Money Harrison.
Money. Just
You
call
know,
me
you're probably
MJF.
wondering what the heck was that intro, but long story short, we got
Our editor could put
copyrighted.
it up right now. He's got the thing. He's got the notification. He could put it up right now
We
and
got a
highlight
screenshot
it.
of it. We can put it in there.
Russia
It was pretty
Russia
funny.
banned us because of India.
I guess we got some Russian viewers. I don't know, but hey,
Sorry, Russian viewers.
can't view us. But other than that, all in. Pretty good show.
Solid pay-per-view.
Solid pay-per-view. Had some really good matches. Some
What was your favorite match? You can pick one match.
probably the main event. I mean,
Shout out to Tony Khan. He almost ruined the main event. I honestly thought for a sec that he did not just do this again, but he saved it.
actually, that or the FTR Young Bucks match was really good. I like
That was a good match. That was a match where, I like the MJF one. There's a lot of story.
There's just so much storytelling.
I already told you, he obviously had to be there, but I wish Roderick Strong wasn't there as much as he was. He came out twice. I would have been fine if he just came out the one time where he's like, no, what the heck?
I don't understand why he came out twice. That's where I think Tony Khan kind of messed up.
Yeah, the one time where he came out at the end makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I think the second time him coming made more sense than the first time.
Yeah, the first time they were like, I guess I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to think, okay, how can we make Adam Cole make him like come close to doing it while we have Roderick Strong? But honestly, Adam Cole was already doing a great job with the dirty shots. Pretty sure it was a brain buster on the steel.
Yeah, that was brutal.
The steel steps, which amazing acting by both MJF and
yeah, honestly, it was that match was
Yeah.
just really good. It was a lot of storytelling, a lot of build up. We're still left with so much to go from.
Shout out to I'm bringing up a new segment to Botch of the Week. Shout out to Tony Khan's money issue, because that ladder broke. And I know Penta's not a big guy. Penta's a pretty small guy. It broke. Spent too much money on all the theme songs,
all the songs.
and the Fozzy events. Yeah.
No, Fozzy was cheap. That was free. I bet you Jericho did
was
that
it?
for free. Probably.
Yeah, probably. He just liked the idea of being the star. Jericho. He's got a god complex. That's why I like him.
That after Queen and Metallica, I think you have to go free.
Yeah, honestly.
The amount of money you probably spent. They couldn't even play Queen after she won.
No, that's all right.
It was one and done.
Yeah.
Metallica
was pretty cool scene.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, but yeah, I agree with you. I think AEW should probably stop with their using their money
for songs
towards music.
I get it for Saraya, fine, hometown, whatever. Brian Danielson makes sense because that was his theme in Ring of Honor, right? So it's like, oh, this is a nice little homage. I'm pretty sure the Metallica theme also was with Sting. Sting's pulled it out a few times.
I guess we say that, but it also, I don't know. I guess he does it for special occasions.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could have definitely filled at least like 5,000 to 10,000 more people if they had just spent a little bit more money on the.
No, absolutely, yeah, no.
Yeah, the production
crazy.
of it, but And the stage could have been a little better. I get it, but
You know what? But
AEW is not meant for.
Yeah, you brought up a good point because that was my biggest complaint. But you're like, well, that's not AEW's thing. Their AEW is more about their wrestling. Like, they're not a sports entertainer. They're a professional wrestling company, not a sports entertainment company, which is fair. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a fair point. But like I said, I praised their ring. The ring looks sick. The way I was expecting Darby Allin to do a spot.
Yeah.
Or Sammy Guevara.
Guevara did nothing, but
Will Ospreay
overall,
and Jericho.
all in, solid pay-per-view.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, a solid 8, maybe 7.5, 8 out of 10, yeah, around there. We'll do MJF Adam Cole first, and then we'll get into what some backstage stuff that happened. But
yeah,
MJF Adam Cole, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
Amazing.
Now they're gonna keep building this up. They're gonna keep building this storyline, and I like it. A lot of people thought that it was gonna come to an end. Which, I mean, to be fair, we all thought it just made sense.
It seemed like a perfect time.
They got something else in store for us, and I'm all for it. They got the championships now. They can defend them. MJF, I don't think is defending his title all out, but
no,
they probably
got
a
battle royale some point.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what they do. Maybe they go on a little tag team run here. Maybe they get the AEW belts.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see them do a little bit something here.
I know you were saying you want a long-term storytelling, bloodline type of thing, something like that, or something like that.
The emotionalness. I also said what I really looking for is the emotionalness of when Sammy turned on Roman. That whole pop.
I mean,
I like to see them pull that off. That takes a bit. I think this lasts until next. I'd like to see it last until next year because there's a lot you can do with it.
I mean, yeah, they are going back to Wembley Stadium next year, all in.
Yeah, that's a little too long, official. I think. I know AEW likes to flip the titles a bit here and there. I know I guarantee you they're letting MJF hold it a bit in 2024. I guarantee you everyone's...
Well, he's about to become longest reigning.
Yeah, MJF is re-signing. They might do a little angle where he leaves. But honestly,
I don't know.
Be surprised.
I honestly... MJF is one of those wrestlers that's like...
At any moment he can just...
You think he's very... You think it's all a work, and it's all he's just playing it really good. But I think it's almost to the point that he's not. It's legit. And I've seen the rumors he's saying if he sees a deal basically lower than 3 to 5 million per year, fair. He's not taking it apparently. He's literally putting it away. So
it's basically
he's only going to use the remaining
whose daddy's money is more deep. Is it
he's really gonna,
or is it Triple H's?
He's really gonna just use the next year to keep showing why he's a top guy to pay for.
So do you think he'll get the most ever made in a wrestler? Right now it's gotta be Cody Rhodes who makes the most in the world.
I don't think it's the record. I think if anything, I mean Lesnar probably is up there.
Do you think he'll be the highest paid wrestler when his contract's up? Is what I'm asking.
No, because I think even guys like AJ were making $3 million.
Okay.
At the time when he came in, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around there. So
if
MJF pulls $3 million, I don't think even Strowman was still making $2 million himself.
Yeah.
So I honestly John Cena, Brock Lesnar, those guys probably making Roman Reigns. He's probably making close to $6 million. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know the numbers. They're all making millions. But no, I'm interested to see where the storyline goes. A lot of people, like I said, they thought it was going to end, but yeah, going a little tag run. I mean, he's got a year left till 2024.
Yeah.
So see I don't know what month it is in 2024, but I'm sure they're going to do some angle, and MJF is going to, there's so many things that can happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's gonna be so much reports saying MJF signs with AEW, but then I see MJF saying screw you, and doesn't show up to AEW. Okay, let's say they do it. Let's say Saturday Collision, celebration for MJF renewal or something like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't show up. Monday Night Raw, MJF comes out. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm. That would be.
That's the thing I see him do.
Yeah, he could.
I don't know, but we'll see. I'm interested to see where it takes us. But now we can get into some of the backstage heat that happened at All In.
Okay, before we continue, I just do want to say,
you got the stuff.
The highest paid wrestler right now in WWE is Brock Lesnar, sitting at 12 million.
I knew it. See, Brock Lesnar
makes
12 million.
Makes
12 million.
Because Brock Lesnar is literally just like, yeah, you want to go back to WWE? I need money. The second is John Cena. I think he was sitting at 8.
Yeah.
The lowest in WWE, like the lowest of the millions, is actually Bobby Lashley with 1 million. So, yeah.
So I'm thinking MJF is.
So like MJF could be the mid. Yeah.
Roman Reigns is probably close to 5-6 million. I see. Probably more. Maybe. Well, way more of sponsorships and everything, but. MJF,
that's the thing. I think it's just talking
5 million.
Base. I think it's just talking base contract, not.
Yeah.
Because they were showing, like, Bleacher Report has it out, and they had The Rock at 7 million, and it's like that's also because of movies and everything. 70 million, which is also movies and shit.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre's $1 million, Braun Strowman 1.2 million, making more. Dolph Ziggler 1.5. Undertaker makes 2.5 still. Seth Rollins is 3 million. Becky is 3.1, so she is the man of the relationship. Triple H is 3.3. Orton is 4 million. Roman Reigns sits at 5 million. John Cena is 8. So Roman's third, but he's the most active, and he's got 5 million. So I expect MJF to have 5 million.
Yeah.
This is probably also not including Cody Rhodes. Because
that list could also be from like 2019, 2020 range.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. So let's just keep it like let's
and
say
Ziggler's making 1.5 doing what he does. He's loving it right now. But anyways, let's get back on track here.
Yeah, let's get back to AEW.
Tyler's gonna take over on this because he's the one who really told me more about it. I didn't know too much. I have read about it now. It is jokes that it's all about this one topic.
Yeah.
And I honestly, me being a Punk fan, I don't know. He's kind of being soft on this one. I think. Call me crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's get into it.
So it all started a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm sure. Like it was during a collision. I think Jack Perry was facing Punk, and Jack Perry asked for to do a spot.
I don't
with
think
him.
they faced Punk. I think they were just talking. Maybe they were just
talking. Maybe either facing or talking. Anyways, because I remember him going to. He asked Tony Schiavone and all the producers. He's like, okay, look, I want to do a spot with someone, whoever he was wrestling that night. I want to do like a real glass spot, like using real glass. And so they were like, no. And Jack Perry was throwing a hissy fit essentially. And basically he went to Punk, and Punk told him like, no, we don't do that shit on Collision. If you want to do that, go on Dynamite or Rampage to do it. He's basically telling him.
This was at All In, right? This is where he did it? This was
at Collision.
Okay, this is at Collision. Okay.
Like a few weeks out. So Jack Perry got pissed off. So at Collision, or at All In, fast forward, pre-show, Hook versus, it might have been Hook. He might have been starting the feud with Hook. Is probably what was going on.
Yeah.
So Hook versus Jack Perry. Jack Perry got his spot where they got to use real glass. And before he got put through, he tapped on it. He's like, look, this is real glass. Cry about it. And then put him through. Well, Punk didn't like that because apparently backstage before Samoa Joe's fight, they got into a big incident which led to the suspension. So CM Punk and Jack Perry both been suspended, obviously, as of now for the on-air pay-per-view, as Sports Illustrated confirmed.
Yeah.
It was during the pre-show match. Obviously, he said, tap on the glass. He said, look, that's real glass. Don't cry about it. Backstage, they got into a physical altercation before Punk's match. It got to the point where they were actually going to put on the six-man between the Elite and the Golden Elite and the Golden Bullet Club first. That's how bad it got. But apparently Samoa Joe talked Punk down a bit, like calmed Punk down, and they went out and did their match, so everything went according. But according to the sources, Golden Elite and the Golden Bullet Club, were actually ready to go on first. They were prepared for that.
Yeah.
And obviously, there was incidents where it got physical. Apparently, Punk chewed out Tony Khan. But that was considered false. No one believes like there's like that
Yeah,
never happened.
yeah, you sent me that. I don't know if I can believe that one.
That might have never happened.
Partially, I do, because I can see Punk doing it, especially with everything that he's been through the past year or two. But
Yeah.
the whole glass thing is just jokes. Like, come on.
Oh yeah. But you just we gotta be careful with some of these things. Like you said, some of them might not be true because there was reports coming out that Keith Lee was unhappy and left the arena during a Dynamite show when he was supposed to have a Rampage show. He was supposed to show up on Rampage. So they had to change everything. In reality, Keith Lee came out and people came out and was like, no, it was just a mistake. Because usually what happens is when they go to the show, AEW says, hey, yeah, you're not wrestling tonight. Yeah. So they go home. Yeah. Well, no one told him that he was on Rampage. Okay. So right there, a little miscommunication happened. But people blew it out of the water because they heard Keith Lee left or stormed out. But he didn't storm out. He thought he was in wrestling that night when in reality he was supposed to. But I guess it was just the person just didn't communicate it good enough for him, which happens. And so that is
either way
drama. That's basically the gist of it.
It's unfortunate that like they have to really do this and they have to act like this. So Punk won't be at his hometown, Chicago, All Out. You know he was the moneymaker for that one, so that's not happening anymore. Does Punk even like? I don't know. Like
Punk will come back. That's just
yeah, but it's just like they made this whole collision show, right? Because to block the whole elite thing and whatnot. And
yeah, people obviously want to do spot. Like I said, Jack, I think it was I think we'll take a little bit like a bit of our thing. You said Punk's kind of soft for that, understandably so. I say, you know what? I think Punk handled the situation wrong. Everyone was saying no to Jack Perry. Jack Perry's got to stop complaining. Look, if someone says no, that's it. Don't even bother. Like, you got to grow up. Like, it's not my fault your dad's dead, but like grow up. Christian's right here. Christian's right. Christian needs to go out there.
Christian is always right.
Christian's right here. No, but
I want to hear Christian's take on this.
Yeah, I hear Christian's on this.
He would do it. He would do it.
Oh yeah.
But no, I mean, Punk being the guy he is, his past and everything. Come on, it's one spot. It could be like, okay, like I get it. Like again, call me crazy, but like a little suplex through it or something, or like a drop kick and he goes flying through it or something, or he hits the glass and the glass just shatters behind him and he just falls down.
Yeah, I think it was to do with the Hook feud.
Unless it's like a legit like power bomb from like a ladder through the glass, then maybe I understand.
But a lot of people, the thing is, I don't think people were thinking it was safe enough. And then I don't know, but they
put the glass and let it rip.
They gave it to him, and then Jack Perry obviously escalated. I think this whole situation could have been just a lot of pettiness. Jack Perry not getting what he wants, Punk not like being called out like that. And then it's literally what happened because he tapped on the glass. He said, "Cry about it," and then boom, which everyone knew. Punk's big thing, he doesn't want to be embarrassed. Right, just like being called. Look what happened with Hangman, with the whole Hangman thing. He got basically called out by Punk. Punk don't like being embarrassed, which is understandable. So when Jack Perry did that, it's basically making a fool out of him. And obviously,
Punk being the ego he is and everything, it's just
and it's crazy to do it. Shout out to Jack Perry for having the balls to do it right before the show starts, knowing that they're the first match to go on right after. Tony Khan was probably sweating bullets back there when he.
This heel turn has helped Jack Perry in some ways. Put that way.
Yeah, no, maybe he's too in character. I'm okay with it.
I'd rather that than him be really bad on the mic still. I mean, which is still something he needs to work on. But hey, he'll work on it.
I'm more excited.
Hopefully,
I'm more excited to see. Maybe we're being fooled. Maybe this all work to start Jack Perry.
It could be.
Punk. Honestly, you don't know.
But that's even if it is an argument, that's the best way to settle. Let the two men just settle on the ring and actually work together and become like That's how you do it. That's why the Elite should be facing Punk and FTR, but they're not going to do it yet. I don't know why, but they should have. That would have been awesome.
To give them both big money. But no, shout out to Samoa Joe for calming things down with Punk. Yeah. Talk to Punk. Got him out there to do his match. Yeah, well, I mean, as much as he did, he probably was like, he didn't give a shit. Let him fight it out. But like, he was like, okay, Punk, we got to go.
Yeah.
So apparently, it was kind of cool. Like, their switch was ready. They told him they were ready to go. Like, they were absolutely by curtain ready to go.
Nonetheless, at least I got to see Punk. Well, we got to see Punk.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's a chance. I don't know. Depends.
If he keeps this
leads, I don't know.
It was a while since we heard some Punk drama, so it's. It's a good
It
idea.
was bound to
That's
come
good.
back. Something was gonna happen. This for Jack Perry of all people, but hey.
Punk can't get away from it. Everywhere Punk goes, drama follows. He thought, like we said, we thought he was done with the Elite. Apparently, then there was like fisticuffs thrown with Jack Perry. Like the past weeks, like I was saying, Mero called bullshit on everything about like Punk choking him out. So it's very interesting. Mero's obviously there. I don't think he's really wrestling much on Collision, is he? I don't watch Collision much. Is he on Collision, like wrestling?
A little bit, but he's gonna wrestle All Out.
Okay, so obviously he's backstage saying stuff, but he called BS on it. Yeah, it's
That would
just
be
a lot of-
hilarious if he actually did.
Punk right now is 2-0 in the AEW locker room. He's making up for his UFC streak.
We don't know if he's actually 2-0 on the Elite one. We just heard punches were thrown. So we don't actually know.
I'm gonna take it. I heard there was this chair thrown, so that's okay. We'll take that as a W.
Who knows?
CM Punk's 2-0 in the AEW locker room. I hope if I'm Tony Khan, I'm taking this idea and go like, you know what, we're gonna do underground AEW. let just real beef be settled.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll
It's interesting.
if more reports come out, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
If not, I don't know. We'll see Punk whenever we see him. But they got to get something settled out because we know Chicago's his hotspot, and I don't know. He's not going to be there. So, or it's a work, and he will be there. Who knows?
Yeah, you don't know.
We'll see. Either way, it is jokes. That it's all about real glass. That's all it's about.
I don't know what the spot was. I don't think they really. Maybe if someone, like, if the fans know, let us know in the comments.
I'm more on Jack Perry's side on this one.
Honestly, I'm on both sides are wrong. Like, yeah, grow up. You're wrestlers.
Yeah, at the end of the day, grow up. You guys are men, but
don't cry over glass. You still got your spot at All In.
Yeah, true. The next thing, I think one of the last things we have to talk about here.
The big last thing, yeah.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Jump into this one as well.
Yeah.
I found this.
So,
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
So WWE, usually has a little sponsorship with the NFL. They usually do every year. Usually they give the winning team, that's winning Super Bowl team, a title. Last year was the Kansas City. They gave one to the Eagles when they beat the Patriots, and so on and so forth. Well, this year they did a partnership with the NFL, giving them 31 belts, like 31 team belts. And yes, you heard me right. I'm a big football fan, so I'm not that dumb. I said 31. Because apparently something's going on with Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know whether it's sold out or if they just took it off market, but apparently Jacksonville doesn't have their title up. I haven't looked since then. Maybe it's up, but on the shop, as it was shown, there's no belts for Jacksonville. And if people who don't know, who don't follow football, the Jacksonville Jaguar is owned by Tony Khan's father. And I think also partially Tony Khan. I don't know how much he owns, but he does own, but the main majority owner is his father, who also owns AEW. So, obviously, Vince McMahon, Triple H, they don't want, more likely Vince McMahon, doesn't want to put any recognition to AEW, I guess. Like, again, I don't know what's really going on. It could be sold out. It could be just a little glitch in the system. I haven't looked since. Maybe it's back on there. Maybe Kevin's looking at that right now. No, it's still not there. So right now, I don't know what's going on with Jacksonville. Poor Jacksonville Jaguars. Maybe W just in total forgot that they're a team. But yeah, because of their affiliation, the rumor is that that's the reason why. There's also a joke going around saying, what if Tony Khan bought all the titles just to wear them each week anytime he makes his announcements, which I'd be all for.
There is 31 on there. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No Jacksonville.
Come on, let's be honest. We already know what's happening. WWE does want nothing to do with AEW, so they took it off purposely. This is a shot. This is definitely a shot at AEW.
Oh yeah. Now I am very curious because NFL is going to lose some type of money out of it because 31 team. I know Jacksonville Jaguars are the most popular team. That's still 31 teams. That's like, okay. I wonder what Roger Goodell's doing right now. Honestly, though, I can see Roger Goodell and
what if AEW just has the one deal with Jackson?
I mean, hey, why not? They could do it. They could, because they do own them.
It's true.
So we'll see.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's actually why WWE couldn't get the licensing for Jacksonville because Tony Khan was being petty about it.
That's another thing. Yeah, we don't know what's really going on.
We don't know. Maybe Tony Khan's the problem. He normally is the problem, anyways, right? So
honestly, I can see it being WWE just trying to avoid a lawsuit. Because if they did put Jacksonville Jaguars, maybe the cons could come after him being, well, technically, because we own AEW in Jacksonville, you can't put our product on there. You have to ask, like, so they're probably trying to, like, rather not go through the loopholes and try to figure this out.
Yeah.
Even though NFL technically does own Jacksonville in that sense, they made a deal. Maybe there's something in that contract that's like, okay, look, like, we don't want to bother with it just because we don't know what loopholes we'll have to fight through. We don't know what's going to be said. It's a potential thing. But if you're a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, all four of you, I'm so sorry to hear that because you ain't getting a title. I honestly wouldn't be surprised though if they did make them and gave them, like you said, to the teams.
Yeah.
Like to some of the team players, like, yeah, I could see that, them doing that, actually making the Jacksonville thing and then give it to the teams.
Yeah. I don't know what Tony Khan would think of that though. Maybe I'm telling you right now, Tony Khan can be so petty. He wants them to do nothing with WWE, so he's gonna give them AEW.
That'd be hilarious.
I guarantee you that's actually what it is.
The one team that does it is Jacksonville. No one's gonna buy it because it's Jacksonville.
I actually have a good feeling about that. Hey, that Tony Khan would do that type of thing.
It's possible. Tony Khan is can be petty. I mean, remember what happened with Bobby Fish of all people?
Yeah.
Guy was so mad at him because he would talk to Triple H. Bobby Fish, no disrespect, but Bobby Fish.
Yeah.
You can really be mad at Bobby Fish. I get it. Adam Cole. Or maybe one of your stars, like Rosa Thunder, or Thunder at the time, a Britt Baker, maybe someone like that, a Jay Cargill. I could see them being like, "Oh my goodness, why are you doing this as a star?" But Bobby Fish of all people, you're gonna get upset. So yeah, I can see that. We got to talk about Mercedes Moné being there.
Yeah, she was there. She was at All In.
She's just chilling, just in the top row.
Yeah.
Obviously, I guess that's gonna start some type of feud with someone. Unless she was just there chilling. Who knows?
I think she was just there chilling. I don't think she's actually medically cleared yet.
Okay.
And I don't know if she's officially signed with AEW yet. So she's got to make some appearance first for that to actually be official.
All right.
But
what's
she was
her
there.
injury right now? She tweaked her ACL, right?
Something like that. I think it was lower body for sure.
Yeah.
So,
but she's not in New Japan right now. She's not wrestling. So yeah, who knows?
No, she's not wrestling. So I mean, more or less, she was obviously signed to New Japan. Mm-hmm. So more or less, she's gonna come to AEW. Yeah, that just makes sense.
It's more likely to happen.
Yeah, I mean, they
it's
have the
setting it up
for it, everything, right? So it's probably gonna happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know when, but yeah, she was there.
Also, I want to say something. I found this out. I didn't know this happened this past Monday. Maybe you don't either. But we gotta give a round of applause to Kevin right now. With him congratulating Jerry the King Lawler on his stroke. He is now better than he was at Raw. Yeah. So Kevin, congratulations, thank you. You're telling me to congratulate. It really helped him to motivate him, and now he's back on Raw. He's walking too. Like
that's what I was about to say.
He looks good.
Look what I did. I motivated that man.
Yeah, he heard you say congratulations.
Proudly say that.
Yeah. You really did. You told
You're
me
welcome, Jerry.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Jerry.
Maybe
you should come on the podcast.
Yeah.
And give you
give him a little shout out. Give a shout out to Jerry the King Lawler for
I didn't forget about that part. Yeah, he just came out and said hello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
And he left.
That was it. Doesn't even get a commentary job back. Nothing.
No. I don't know what he sounds like with this stroke.
Yeah,
he's slurring words. Hopefully he's good.
He's walking. Heart attack.
Guy had a heart attack and a stroke, and he's walking. So it's like, all right, that's good for him. The man does not care.
Caused too much stress for him.
Yeah, God for him. Were they in Memphis?
Were they?
I don't know.
That's why he showed up.
That's the thing I'm thinking. If they weren't in Memphis this week, they're dicks for flying about. They're risking this poor man's life just to get a pop, just get a cheap pop.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think they were in Memphis. They must have been close to Memphis, somewhere in the Tennessee area.
Yeah, probably. If not, well, the man took a flight to go see you guys, so
yeah, be appreciative.
Even more respect. There it is. But I think that is all the time we have for this episode of the Frogcast. Our next episode will be It'll
Me
be
defending the
Payback.
title twice, right?
It'll be Payback, and then we got All In. So we got 2 more episodes coming out.
Title's back on the line. I'm defending it on Payback.
Yeah, you got a
Bullshit.
lot. I don't think you're. If you walk away with this, if you walk
I
away
walk
out
away
this
with
weekend with
this,
it,
oh,
then you might be the true champion. You might just be.
I've
mean,
been swinging and I've been
Tony did
ducking.
defend it a lot more.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, hey, I'm up there for the longest reigning champion. For a guy, this is like what, my second or third run of the title.
Yeah, I've had I think 1 run with it, and
this is
no, I
my
had 2
big
runs with
run.
it. I won it briefly.
Yeah, and then you lost it, and then you won
instantly.
it, and then you went on a streak for a long time, and then
I didn't. It was like 2-3 months.
Was it Tony? Tony had the long streak.
Yeah, Tony had the long streak.
Tony had the long streak, but now I'm out here.
Yeah, and then we took a break.
Editor, if you have a chance, you should, if you can, try to find who has the longest streak. If not, no worries, we'll figure it out. I want to figure that out.
It's
who has
probably
the
Tony, but you're coming up.
I'm close up on it. Just
And,
call me Roman Reigns, because I will throw up my ones.
And I'll throw up my 2s.
Thank you. I hope he wins the Intercontinental Championship, man. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, no, he won't, because Gunther's going to become longest reigning.
I know. They're killing the Honky Tonk Man's record.
But I mean, after that, he can do it.
They brought Jerry the King Lawler out just to be like, your cousin's fucked with his record. So.
I mean, to be fair, they could do it after.
Yeah, they could. But they're fighting a Payback, so we'll see.
Are they? I don't think they're actually fighting a Payback.
Oh, are they? Oh, thank goodness. Maybe it's possible.
Maybe.
I thought they were, because that would make sense.
I don't think they are, which is dumb.
I gotta look at. I know.
I don't know. Next episode, we'll look into it.
Mm-hmm.
But until next episode, you can follow us on Instagram at the.5.star.frogcast. TikTok, YouTube.
Everywhere.
Follow, subscribe.
Follow, subscribe, like, comment.
As long as you're not in Russia, you can basically view us.
Yeah. Sorry, Russian fans. Dicks out there.
And if anything, if they come at us again, YouTube, we're coming for you next.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Like
you saw what we could do to Russia.
You're next. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
We can expose you, YouTube, and go to Rumble.
What the heck? Yeah, exactly. What the heck, India? First off, too, like, T-Series out here banning us. What the heck? We didn't do shit. Go fight PewDiePie still. I don't know why you try to attack us.
This is a tribute to a guy who sadly passed away, so don't even come at us.
I know, like, out of all the pay-per-views you can attack us, the dude that passes away, that's rude.
Yeah. I wonder what the family thinks.
Maybe that's the next episode. We interview them.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe we'll get JoJo on the pod. I don't know. No, we're not doing.
Uncle Howdy. Bo Dallas. All right.
Anyways, Tyler,
time, I guess, right? Yeah.
You can ring the bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
And we'll catch you in the next one.